Just let the music set in. Can he do it? Can he win in a bush? Well, I can prove I can. I just had the most extraordinary round of Fortnite. And I'm going to break it down to you. My only goal was just to be in the top 10. That was it. I was so getting tired of just being out of the top 10, it was constantly, 30th or worse. So I was like, you know what? It is definitely time for me to at least try to make it into the top 10. And the game beforehand, I had made it into the top 10. And I was like, you know what? Cool. I think I was like either fourth or third or something. So I was like, you know what? Let's try to make it in the top 10 again. Because I'm in this quest thing with Fortnite Italia for some free gifts they get for stuff that you do in the game. And this is the last one for a rap. And if you want me to do a video on a rap, that's cool. I'll do the video on a rap. But this game was just so incredible. I couldn't believe it. The only thing I was ever trying to do was just stay in a bush and make top 10. After I made top 10, then I can, do whatever. It didn't matter. So, I'm going to go into replay on this, and I'm going to go into commentary on what I'm thinking the whole time that this stuff is going on. So, let me go over here to the career thing, and replay. No, we're not gonna. And yeah, unfortunately, I'll never be able to show you guys this one because I popped off on that one. 14 elims with a Crown Vic Royale. It was absolutely wonderful, but it's been a while since I've been able to produce a game of that caliber. And so this is the one that I wanted to show you guys. I mean, as you can see, the games beforehand is 0 eliminations, 38 spot. 0 eliminations, 31 spot. 0 eliminations, 30 spot. Even though I was slightly getting a little bit better and better, it just wasn't working. So I went back to my old strategy where I would float up in the air. Let the battle bot bust all the way across the map, drop me, float in the air for a little while until second circle come in, and then find a good spot in second circle and just grab me a few weapons just to protect myself and sit in a bush. That was my goal. I did it. I came in fourth. I was like, you know what? That is a good old strat. I'm going to go back to it. Let's see what happens again. I'm just going to try to sit in the bush. And, well, we're going to let you guys watch this. And I'm going to get you, if you want to leave messages and stuff in the comments, please do. I mean, comment whatever you want. If you think it's a bad video, let me know. If you think it's a good video, let me know. If you don't want me to do videos anymore, just let me know. I don't really care. Just comment anything. Hit the like, the dislike. I don't care. Whatever you do, I'll get your feedback from it, but it will count. The more likes, comments, shares, all of that stuff that you get on this channel really, really helps. And I'm really trying to grow this channel, guys. Every bit helps. So I'm going to go into the gameplay. That way you guys get to see, from my perspective. Okay, we're all loading into the bus. And this might take a little bit. And we're riding the bus. There, all the little sweaty sweats are dropping out. Like the last few guys I killed. The one guy that was running up the hill on me on that last one, man, was just crazy. But you'll see that. And all these guys dropping out the battle bus. have no clue that this game is going to end for them the way it ended. And I had a few people spectating me. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I didn't have a lot, you know. The people that I killed were definitely spectating. Alright, I should have disembarked by now. This isn't me, by the way. I had so much fun doing this. I mean, all it was just, this is me. As you can see, I got the new FNCS backbling. I got the new glider, which you have to do. I think it's the Mecha Team glider. Newest items in the game that you have to unlock. You can't buy it in the item shop. You have to do certain things to unlock. You had to watch the FNCS this weekend to get the backbling that I have. And I forgot what it was I was doing to get the Mecha Team glider. I think it was the Llama challenges or something like that. But that's the glider right there, yeah. Mecha Team glider. Nice stuff. Thank you, Epic. Some good looking gear. In case anybody's wondering, the outfit that I'm wearing, or skin as we call it, is the championship skin from Chapter 2, Season 8, the FNCS Champions. I got quite a few of them. I don't have all of them, but I have most. So get a few weapons. Get some shield. And run and hide. Okay, I spot a bush way down here on a dry riverbed. Who is going on here? Who? I said, oh, okay, well, wait a minute. There's some weapons over here. Somebody might want this stuff. So I grab it. I pop this chest to see if it's anything decent. Not really. I left the green gun right there behind, the green AR behind. I drank the other shield, picked up the shield cake. Alright, and made sure there wasn't nothing there. And then I slid down into the bush. And I was gonna hide here. I was completely in zone. And as you can see right here, I didn't have anybody around me. And I had to kill the bird. Yeah, he was gonna give me away, so I had to kill him. I figured, you know, no bird, no worries. And then I heard the gunshots ringing out over here, and I'm like, wow, they are really fighting up there. Y'all just keep fighting. I want to make top 10. That's all I want. Y'all just go ahead, make top 10. Make it happen. We're down to 53. And then, I heard it. Here he comes. Why are you getting out? Why are you coming in? Oh my god, I gotta kill you. And I killed him. Alright, I took his stuff. And then I'm sitting here thinking, oh, a lot of stuff just left out. This gold, somebody sure to come back with gold. Let me just hide back in my bush and maybe nobody come back over here. Okay, Pizza Steve. Yes, that emoticon kind of reminds me of Pizza. So I Pizza Steve you. Alright, I did. I could not help it. I had to. Alright, I'm still in my bush. I'm like, okay. I'm in zone. I got zone. I'm not out of zone. I'm good. I can still hide in my bush. Nobody's gonna bother me. Alright. I collect myself. And I start checking my maps, stuff like that. And, you know, I start making sure all my guns are reloaded. And then I hear it again in the distance. And there it is. I trade weapons, get everything I need, and, you know, make sure nobody's got any splashes, and I'll trade that out for that. And then I started to go for the chest, but you know what, I was like, I'm going to leave the chest. I'm going to leave it. That way, if they come up in this area, and yes, right there, you saw it, I Pizza Steved him as well. I Pizza Steve everybody that I kill on this video, unfortunately. They all got Pizza Steve. So I figured I would leave the chest, that way if somebody comes up, they would not get me. They would get to the chest before they would even glance to the bush. They would hear the chest. It's kind of like a trap. And instantly, boom. And he is gone out of there. I mean, literally gone. Now, you have to think, all this loot just laying right here. Just bam. Somebody has got, and yes, Pizza Steve is broken out again. And you gotta think somebody is going to see all this stuff and be like, there's gotta be somebody in the bush. You would think that. Remember, I'm on kill number 3, and I'm just trying to sit in a bush. Nobody will leave me alone. All this loot, somebody's got an, and then I hear a balloon. Where is this balloon at? And oh, there it is. You hear it? And then once again, my bush is just. Oh, you know, nobody respects the sanctity of a good bush anymore. And he got Pizza Steve too. Yeah, everybody got Pizza Steve. Yes. Now I'm sitting at number 4, and I'm like, there's no way possible. No way possible somebody's gonna come back up here to this shack for me to Pizza Steve them. There's no way. There is absolutely no way somebody's going to come over here and do that. And I hear it in the distance. You know? Who is it going to be? Oh, I hear it. And, oh yeah. You had to go too, buddy. I'm so sorry. Oh, you know what? Somebody's figured me out. Fix this. Alright. Somebody is shooting the heck out of that shack. I don't know who they are, but they don't like the shack. They're ignoring me in the bush with the, and then they didn't ignore me. They just shooting. I had to go. And they're still shooting. And I have to run. I'm running. And they are still shooting at me. So I have to duck. I have to dodge. I have to weave. I have to slide. I have to grieve. And now the video has to catch up with me. Okay. Alright, I'm sliding down the hill. I'm looking for another bush. That one's too small. I got no bush in sight. There's a tank. Should I take the tank? I mean, surely nobody would shoot at me if I'm in a tank. You know, actually that would give me away. So I said, nope. I'm not going for the tank. And then I heard the ping, so I knew somebody was over at the condo looking for people to kill. So I stayed away from there, too. And then I heard him. You hear him? I heard him before you heard him. Anyway, he's sitting up on top of a pile of stuff waiting for me to come inside the door like an idiot, when I know for a fact what he's doing. Yeah, he's right here. And then he shot, and I knew exactly where he was at. I knew he was up in the corner, on a pile of trash. And then I was like, you know what? What if I open the door? What if I went around here and I opened the door? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do him one better. I'm gonna do him one better. I'm going to give him enough air. He's claustrophobic in there. I'm going to give him a lot of air. Boom! Without realizing it, a bush! Oh, I'm safe. I'm in the bush. No one is going to hurt me. He's running away. I hear him bouncing away in the distance. I'm safe again. And then I hear the dag blasted helicopter. I hear it in the distance. And then as you can see, he goes up here in the car and he tried to flip my bush, I think. I think he even tried to flip my bush. And then Mr. Daddy the Beast over there, we'll talk about him later, tried to catch the helicopter in midair. He did. So now, the other guy has exited the helicopter over here to the side after realizing he was going to get shot all to pieces or even had his helicopter taken away from him if he continued on with a helicopter. Helicopters of today, especially near the collider, just don't work. They really don't. People can get up to you before you have a chance and kill you. Like Jizzy and Daddy the Beast over here is doing. Composite Man, I have no idea what this cat is doing. He's angered Dr. Sloan in the back, and I'm taking all this in from my bush. This is the advantage of the bush camper. Once they're in the zone, as you can see, I'm in the circle in the bottom right corner here. I'm inside the circle. That's what it means to be in the zone. So I'm really deep in zone. I have found me almost the perfect bush to hide in. I have high ground. So I'm thinking about going to the bush in front of me, and then I was like, no, you know what? This is actually a better spot. I can tell and see if somebody is coming from any angle, and I basically have high ground, unless somebody pops over this bridge. And it's at this point, I don't know where many people are at. I'm still trying to keep track. I know there's a couple people back this way. You know, because I can hear them in a tank. I think Mr. DeBomb over there is riding around in a tank. You hear the tank? See the tank? Yeah. Okay. He's over there in the tank, riding around. And Mr. Jizzy also has a tank. Well, these two, as you can see, indicated by the third bar on each one. The orange bar, that's the vehicle bar. As you can see, both of them are loaded fair and are ready. And Mr. Dizzy J and DeBomb start at each other. And ooh, it is a nasty hit for Dizzy J. Oh, I don't know if he was just eliminated or what, but no, he flew away. Okay. He was not eliminated. He's flying around like a beast over here. Okay, he flew in front of me. I heard him, but I didn't see him fly in front of me during the match. And I'm hearing more shots, especially from my left. And Lucille Gamer, kind of weird way to spell gamer, but anyway, he's in the mix over there, and I'm just biding my time. Remember, I've got 5 kills. No biggie. All of them come from that one bush. And so far, it's been relatively quiet at my bush. Nobody's taken any shots at it. Nobody's tried to rush it. Nobody's come within shooting distance of me in it. And I'm almost in center zone. So I'm having a good old time just watching everybody else shoot each other to pieces. And remember, I'm just going for the top 10 because I have a challenge in an Italian Fortnite server to get this wrap. And this is the last of the challenges. It's 5 top 10s and solos. This is number 2. Oh, there's the top 10. I knew I was safe. I could now start trying to shoot people if I wanted to. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start third partying people. I seen him go after the stuff. I knew he just took a few shots. I knew he'd be hurt. My stuff isn't catching up to me. But as you can see, I just eliminated him. Mr. Soul Taker is now dead. Um, he was running along the bottom of the ridge, and he got Pizza Steve as well. And he was running along the bottom of the ridge down there, and I took my AR and just obliterated him with it, and then run back around to my bush. Okay, I'm still in the bush. This whole thing is whether you can win with a bush, and that's what I'm doing. I'm winning with a bush. I'm in the top 8 right now, well beyond my expectations of top 10. So I'm really happy about this. I'm like, well, at least this is number 2 down. I'm good. And I'm still waiting to see somebody or hear somebody. I can't really see Mr. Devon back here in the back that well. But I did catch a moment where his head popped up, and I started following him. I noticed he was in the shed over here. And then I heard fighting, and boom, there you go, Mr. Devon, and what's his name, is fighting. At any moment, I could have shot him, as you can see right there. I could have shot him there. When he run back into the shed, I could have shot him through the window or the door. Watch, he's going to run in the shed. He's going to run up in the shed. Watch him. Boom, 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 boom. Could have messed him up. There's Mr. Daddy the Beast. Bouncing and bouncing after trying to kill people. So far, nobody is bothering me in my bush. I am just happy to stay where I'm at, collecting my kills where I can. And I think that is the most important part. Now, I'm keeping my eye on Mr. Daddy the Beast because he seems to be the most active out of all of them. He is instinctively searching out kills and and fights. He's an aggressor. Me, I'm pretty passive, as you can see. I'm winning with a bush. But as you can see, they start fighting and fighting down there. I knew only one of them survived. Didn't know how bad hurt anybody was. So I went to my other bush. Now I'm still in zone. I'm in my bush. Nobody's gonna bother me right here. I'm safe. I'm in a bush. Alright, I'm keeping my eye on him. I see him running. But I know there's a cliff side right here on the back, so he's gonna have to run around if he wants to get in. So I'm waiting on him to peep himself out, but he never does. And then I hear a glider, and I'm like, where's that glider? Where is it coming? Is it landing on me? Where's he landing? Is he gonna run through the bush? And then they start fighting. I'm like, oh, that's you. I got back to my bush. It's at this point I do realize, hey, pizza! I knew it was a one-on-one situation, and the other person doesn't have a bush. And I'm in the center of the zone with high ground. There's nobody on top of this hill with me. And I have a bush and a tree for cover. This person is dead if he comes up here. I know there's a victory crown down there, but I wanted one of my own. And I also wanted to Pizza Steve, this last guy, just like I had. Oh wow, you can't see him, but trust me, he was there. And I Pizza Steved him, and then I danced on him. That's right, I Pizza Steve, and then danced on him. I'm not real proud about having to do the Pizza Steven and dancing. It's just part of the fun. But hey, some people did watch me do that. But yeah, I won that. I just thought you should know that you can win in a bush. I really appreciate everybody that was watching me today on this little bitty stream. I know it wasn't a very long stream, but all the help everything that anybody does as far as hitting that like button, sharing the videos, subscribing to the channels, and just anything. I mean, in the comments, just anything would help. But I really appreciate it, guys. And y'all have a great day. And we're going to see you guys in the next one. Until then, goodbye.